What's happening, my people? So it's your boy Chance Jollivet, aka Smooth, back with another video. So today what we're going to be talking about, Bel-Air, Season 2, Episode 7, Under Pressure. So, the fellas, they about to be going through they drama at school, man. They going through the Founders Day program. They trying to be chosen or whatever. See who's going to win that. Will that tear away all the goodwill that Will and Carlton has had for each other? They have grown as brothers, but will the pressure of that set him up? Will it be an unhealthy situation? I guess we have to watch this episode and see. So, then the other people in the family, man, Jeffrey, he has his stuff that he going through, man. He been trying to find his son. He finally gets to meet Frederick. And it's not all it's cracked up to be, man. But you can imagine Frederick as well. Like living his whole life thinking that his daddy left him and didn't care for him and whatnot. So you gotta look at it through both sides of the spectrum and stuff. Carlton, he been dealing with a lot. But he's definitely dealing with stuff. And you in a way you can't be too mad at him, because he mad that Phil is kind of putting extra time with Will, and Phil feels that like Will, he's not used to this. They got a lot of stuff that he's behind on, so I want to help him. But then Carlton might look at it like, this is my life's the culmination of all my work so far, and I want to win this. But my biggest opponent is who you are helping. So we're going to see what happens with that. Will, you know, he's always trying to be the superhero in the series and stuff. He wants to he wants to right all wrongs. So he's trying to play Cupid with Hillary and Jazz. Will that work? Or they live relationship, they got a lot of things that they gotta deal with, they gotta overcome. Is it strong enough to overcome them things? I've seen the episode, so why would Anvils post anonymous at her art show? There was this painting whenever they was at the art show and stuff, and it was anonymous. It is her art show. I'm pretty sure she had her other works or something, but this one right here, she posted anonymous, and it was the most popping one. That's the one everybody gravitated to. Ooh, who is this artist? Me, I kind of was wondering. I was like, is this Frederick or something? I'm like, who did this piece? No, it was Anvils. Like, this is your art show, and you are embarrassed or shy or something to share your work. Like, that's weird. That don't make no sense. But it is why she left the art world to raise her family as well, because the pressures of the art world were too much for her and stuff. So I don't know. I guess we see where Carlton gets his anxiety from, because it seems like she needs to get her a little bit of medication her damn self. The law firm, they trying to get Phil bad. Like, it seems, I'm pretty sure he got to be a damn good lawyer. He lives on a damn compound and everything. He was almost the DA. If he didn't drop out of the race, he probably would have won. But it just seemed kind of fishy, because Viv, like last episode, she talked about a homegirl from college, and like maybe they had something going on or something. So in homegirl, it's like, I get what I want. Is she trying to get Phil on her team because she trying to GTD, get the draws down? Maybe that might be the situation, man. I think it's something else. I think he's good as lawyer, but I think it's some underlying ish. And it's Bel-Air, it's a TV show, so it usually is some other underlying ish. Will stands out at the founders thing because he's genuine. He talks about his upbringing and all that, but the talking points and the things that they really have to cover, he doesn't know anything about that. Carlton, that's where he shines. But Carlton, he doesn't have any shining moments in this episode because they had Billy moment in episode maybe 1 or 2 whenever Will went to the school and they was rapping, they was in the shower rapping the hot nigga, the Bobby Shmurda. So hot nigga, all the white dudes, hot nigga, putting all the emphasis on the N-word and stuff. And Will checked him. So that makes Will look like a hero again. It makes Carlton look like the biggest sellout in the whole school. So who leaked the video, man? Carlton, they lead Carlton to believe that Will did it. Like, but the thing is, okay, Will was the one that was defending and fighting and stuff. He didn't have, how would he be filming when he was in, like, so I don't know, that's just weird, like to think that Will would have did it. You would think, who else would have been behind them filming? We're gonna find out later who that was, and he a fuck nigga, man. He already got his issue, but he's still coming back for old Carlton and stuff. Phil, I like this part in the episode, man. Phil finally getting Will shit. Because Will, they always paint him as just the golden child and whatnot. And so they talking to Will, and a lot of things are coming up. And then Will is like, Phil didn't even want me to stay in the Founders Day running and stuff. But Doc told me to do it. Doc is the only one that believes in me. Like, well, if we quit paying this money, will Doc believe in you? So he like really getting in Will's face. I like that because they paint Will to be too perfect. Like, I like Will's character, man. I think he is dope and stuff, but they just paint him a little too perfect. So that's something I don't care for. So I'm glad that Phil got in this shit. Will he's leaving practice and stuff, and his teammates, they see his whip and they're like, damn. So they invite him out and stuff. I'm like, man, they about to set Will up. I'm like, he about to get robbed. That was my thinking. It don't exactly happen like that. But at that point in the episode, I'm like, man, Will about to get jacked. They about to beat Will ass, man. He about to be in the hood. They about to do him dirty. But thankfully, that's not what happened in the episode. Frederick, he dealing with his stuff, man. So he has came to the palatial estate and met the people and stuff. He looks and he sees that Jeffrey is just so important to these people. And he's raised all these children. And he starts to resent that. He like, man, he could love these strangers and stuff, but he didn't have any love for me. And so he rushes. He's like, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. I'm going back home. And Jeffrey he heartbroken, man. He like, man, I've been trying to show love to my son and stuff. I want to get to know you. And like, man, where is this coming from? Why is we get back to Will. So they go out to a little kickback. So they out there chilling and stuff, man. Jackie runs up on Will and she is pissed drunken, man. Like, she's drunk off her ass and she kisses Will in front of everybody. And Will's like, hold up, you alright, you alright? Fuck you, Will. So, and then the dudes, they were all like, Jackie, come sit with us and stuff. At that point, I was kind of like, is Jackie a toss-up? Because the brothers all kind of looking funny. I'm like, I hope they didn't all like mess with Jackie. Like, Jackie is just like a freak or something. But I think just everybody knows, they know Jackie, so it's like, they know that this is some demons that she has. Like, I guess maybe her mother was an alcoholic or a drug addict or something, and she got that addiction in her, and so that's it's something that she goes through here and there. Hillary and Jazz. So they have finally got their romantic evening. They trying to rekindle their flame. And it doesn't exactly happen like that, man. Like, everything is going good. Jazz is paying for this expensive dinner. And they decline his card. He like, I put the funds in there. I know it's there. Like, run my card again. And they're like, I mean, we ran it and it's not working. And Hillary, she demasculates him in front of everybody. And she like, just run my card and stuff. He like, yo, what you doing? What you doing? And he already has some insecurities because like she was just with this multi-million-dollar brother in front of me. She's still calling him to assist her with things and stuff. Like, everybody looks up to them. They look down on me. So it's just another instance of why his insecurities would kick in at this moment. So you can't be too mad at him, but then you also gotta be like chill, man. Like you ain't gotta do all that, man. Like you ain't gotta go overboard and stuff, man. Like she didn't mean to demasculate you or anything, man. Emasculate you, whatever the word I'm looking for. But they both is just from two different worlds, man. And Will, he brings Jackie to Doc because she drunk off her ass, man. And he looks out for her. He brings her back to Doc. And he thinks that Doc is just going to, like, tear into him and, like, just be a negative situation. But Doc opens up to him and talks about, like, Jackie and about taking care of her and stuff. And then Will kind of opens up a little bit about, man, if it wasn't for my uncle, I would be dead or in jail or something. And Doc is like, did your uncle get you out of some trouble? And he like, you ain't got to talk about it if you don't want to. And Will is like, nah, I trust you. Will they come back to bite him in the ass? Because he signed this contract with Doc and stuff for this and that. And his uncle changed the contract to be favorable for Will. Doc is going to use this against Will and be like, I know this information about you. I know what your uncle did for you. If you don't come to my terms, well then I'm going to leak this information and you might go to jail or your uncle is going to lose his job. You're going to get in trouble or something. So, Will, yeah, I see this going south. I hope Doc ain't that bad of a dude, but for the sake of television, I think he will be. Frederick, he was going to leave and stuff, man, and Uncle Phil goes talk to him, and he like, yo, man, I know you think that Jeffrey is just this fuck nigga and stuff, man, but look, he's been there for you the whole time. That time whenever your parents lost their job, whenever them gangs didn't want nothing to do with you and stuff. He's the one that had something to do with that. Like, he was looking out for you this whole time. Like, he's really not that bad a dude that you think he is. And we get back to Jazz and Hillary, man. And the insecurities and stuff, man. The insecurities, like, the emasculation and all that. Like, they end up... yeah, they break up. Man, and Hillary, yo, I get me a female dog. I gotta find them jeans. I'm gonna get you them jeans, babe. Because hey, she was weird. I got them jeans. That was the coldest jeans with that black on the back. Them bitches was cold. That was just fashionable. They was fly. But man, I feel bad for Jazz. Like I know it's fake. It's not real or anything. But man, you done lost Coco. My brother. You fumbled the bag. We find out at the school the light-skinned brother, I don't remember his name, but the light-skinned brother is the one that leaked the video. And so he talking to Will, and Will's like, yo, I was wondering who would leak the video and all this drama, and it was you the whole time. You're welcome. And then Lisa goes out to her, you ready to go to lunch? Will, at that point, Will should have been like, you know who this bitch ass nigga is? You know, he the one that leaked the video. That's what Will should have did. But he's letting Lisa go and run with this fuck nigga right here. Like, this dude, I can't stand this little dude right here, man. He get a light-skinned coalition a bad name. But, Will, since he did look out for Jackie, Doc gives him his shot. So he gets to run with the starting lineup, and he's shining at practice. So it's some positives that happened for him. Will they continue? And I'm sorry the TV is playing, because whenever I started the video, the weather had knocked the satellite out. But it's not loud. But anyways, at the end of this episode, there's things I liked and things I hated. I like the fact that Carlton takes accountability for his actions and his anxiety and stuff. He talks to the camera. That's something. Viv was doing the same thing in this episode as well. Like, doing the same shit as Carlton. She's talking to the camera. She venting and stuff. She looked like she was about to lose her art, whatever, her curating or whatever it is that she is. But it looked like she might lose that because she been running them out to the camera. And Carlton, he runs him out to the camera, but it's in a more positive manner. He like, I take an accountability for my actions and stuff. I know y'all think that I'm this and that and that. And we all trying to deal with the pressures of Bel-Air Academy, and everybody has had things or whatever. And then they have to turn the camera off. But nobody has seen you. I'm the only one that y'all are watching. And then it relapses. I wonder if we're going to catch a little fentanyl. That'll be a good, not good, but it'll be like an interesting storyline. Like, for them to know that he relapsed, like, oh no, Carlton! And he'd be in the hospital and stuff because he had a fentanyl overdose or whatever, and not die, but just, it'll be interesting. I hated that though. I hated that he takes accountability and he finally just stands up for himself and all that. Then he relapses. That really don't make no sense. Like, you take such a positive step to take such a negative step backwards. I didn't like that. But it was a cooler episode, man. We're going to see what happens. We're going to see if Doc betrays Will. I don't think Frederick is going to be too much in the episodes anymore. Will Jazz and Hillary get back together? I think the NFL running back or the wide receiver, think he gonna come back in the picture. I think he might come back in the picture, and he might be want Hillary to be like his trophy woman, and he be cheating, and then they find out, and then Jazz gonna have to put the pieces back together or something. Maybe, I don't know, but Lisa gonna find out light skin is a fuck nigga and stuff, man. I don't know. We shall see. But like, comment, subscribe. Gonna be the greatest of the most enemy. I'll let you boy.